Hey, what is up guys? In this video, I'm going to build a random $1 million offer and funnel live. Okay, we're gonna use a random generator. I'm gonna randomly pick a niche that I've never touched. Okay, no prep, no script. I'm gonna pick in front of your eyes and I'm gonna build the whole thing out for you so that you can see how I do things and my thought process and maybe even copy me. So I've had over $100 million in client results, and I make all my money with paid advertising, nothing to do with content. I just do content just to help you guys out and also build my personal brand on the side. And yeah, I hope you enjoy. So let's pick a niche. So we're gonna use this wheel thingy, okay? And I'm gonna click it, and let's see what we get. These are all the random um, courses or random coaching or random topics. Okay, let's see what we get. Online tutoring business course. What the hell? Who calls it that? Okay, so we're gonna get online tutoring business course. It's a weird one, but yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go through section by section, the avatar, the pain points, the funnel, and remember, this is my whole process is offer first. We build out the core offer, which is your $2,000 to $5,000 product. Okay, that will be the core offer, and once that's done, we will build out the low ticket funnel. So if you do not know how I do things, I always have a low ticket offer where we get a lot of buyers in with paid ads, and then we ascend them to our core offer, which is 2K to 5K on autopilot. So we need to build out the offer, and we need to build a low ticket funnel, and we need to build out the upsells and stuff like that. Okay, so online tutoring business course. So weird. It's a weird one. So anyway, the avatar and the pain point, right? The avatar and the pain point in one sentence. So before any offer exists, who is this person and what is the expensive problem they pay to make go away? So the avatar in one sentence. So these are tutors and teachers doing maybe 3K to 6K per month. So these are so you're gonna teach tutors how to get clients, right? How to get students. So we're gonna target a little bit of not the beginners, but they make a little bit of money, so they can pay for our stuff. And they are on marketplaces like, I don't know what tutoring marketplaces out there. So, for the sake of time, I'm not gonna do that. So on marketplaces, those websites where you can put your like a tuition teacher for math or English or whatever, and then you say, okay, this is $30 an hour. So marketplaces like XYZ, or I know Superprof is it's one, and then they're fully booked at $30 to $40 an hour. With the platform taking, I don't know how much the platform takes, so let's say 25-30% of their income. So this is our avatar. So tutors and teachers doing 3K to 6K a month on the marketplaces like whatever marketplace out there, or Superprof, fully booked at $30 to $40 an hour, with the platform taking 30% of their income. I think that's pretty spot on, right? These are the people immediately they have a problem. They are fully booked at a very cheap rate. Fully booked at a cheap rate, only making this much, and the platform takes 30% of their income. Perfect. So many things to go off on, right? So they're not making enough money, they're charging very little, and the platform's taking 30% of their income. Perfect. So what the expensive problem is, what's costing them monthly? what's costing them monthly? The marketplace, right? The marketplace owns the students. It takes 25 to 30% of every session and forces them to compete on price. What else is there? They are maxed out on hours, so the only way to earn more is to work more, and there are no more hours. Okay, cool. If you're wondering why my background is different, because I'm back in Singapore and this is my house in Singapore and it is so messy behind. I don't even want you to look. Okay, if you look at the background, I don't think you're gonna want to learn from me anymore. It's messy. Just gonna be very honest. So let's focus on the video. So dream outcome. So what do they actually want? Right? So they want premium students whose parents pay them directly by packages and not hourly. It's not easy, guys. It's not easy coming on. I didn't know this would be this hard, actually. I thought I would breeze through this. So, not hourly, the packages. What else is there? Okay, so predictability, right? So, with new enrollments, predictably every month, and zero commission going to any platform. Cool. There we go. So why haven't they solved it yet? So what have they tried that failed? So everyone told them, very simple, to post on social media, give value, right? The typical ones, or ask for referrals. I always trip up with this word, guys. I don't know why. Referrals. There we go. They tried that, got 2 students in 6 months, and went back to marketplaces because at least they got some students, right? So they were taught that marketplaces were marketplaces were the best option. And the consistent way of getting visibility. Okay, what else? What is the big thing we can like say that nobody taught them, right? So nobody taught them how to get parents to come to them, because this will allow them to charge higher, right? All right, so this is our avatar. Very, very good. Now we go for the core offer, the 2K to 5K back end. So we so let's have an offer name for it. So we're teaching tutors how to fill up their roster, teaching them how to get as many clients as possible, which is students and parents, to sign up for their child, right? So we're gonna call it very, the problem with coming up with offer names nowadays, it's like I usually sit and think in the shower. So we're just gonna call this full roster system. Easy, very easy, right? Full roster system. One sentence promise. So you fill your roster with 10 to 20 direct premium students in 60 days without a marketplace taking a cut and without posting content every day. Do you see what I'm doing here, guys? This is everything. See, now it's so easy to do it because we just did this. Right? Because we did all of this, we understand everything about them, that the problem they're facing, what they tried. Now we just need to come up with a solution that does not have any of the things that they tried. It's so easy. It's so easy to make an offer, right? So unique mechanism, just call it some nonsense pipeline, parent pipeline, easy. Price, let's do it to 497. So the effort line positioning. So effort line is on a scale of 1 to 10. How much effort does the person need to put in to get clients? I'll give you an example. If a person needs to post 3 times a day, content with scripts, filming, full editing, all the stuff, then the effort level to get clients is very high. But if we can give them templates, we can give them ads, we can give them things to run now and get clients fast, then the effort is very low. I'm going to put it at 3. Okay? So what's inside our deliverables? What can we give them? What can we give them in a deliverable? What's inside? The offer stack. This is basically the stack. Okay? So what's inside? Number 1, parent pipeline. Pipeline installation. So it's add templates. Add templates, targeting parents by subject, grade level. Obviously we need location, right? Number 2, what else is there? Okay, now we have to think. What are the things that make people love the teacher, give them authority, make them like them, make them want to buy more, allow them to charge more, make them pay more money for the same thing. Okay, so for tutoring, there's usually a trial session, and we can give them a template or a way to do trial sessions such that it's a kind of a pitch at the end as well, and make them look the best during the trial session in order to get a full paying client. So the trial session that sells, the exact structure to turn a free trial into a paid package on the spot. That's good, right? What else is there? We need an enrollment. So enrollment page, make it everything easy. The onboarding, enrollment page built with them. Parent facing, proof driven, and mobile first, right? It has to be optimized for mobile. Okay, what else is there? So when they start getting leads in for the parents that are inquiring about their product, about their tutoring, right? They need a follow-up sequence. So what if parents opt in, want to think about it? We need an email sequence. So we call it the follow-up machine. The email and text sequence that enrolls the parents who need to think about it. Number 5, what else is there? We have group implementation calls for them, right? 8 weeks. Yeah, 8 weeks of group implementation calls. Then we have premium positioning. Premium positioning kit, maybe. How to be a specialist. instead of so I want someone to position themselves if they're, you know, a lot of tuition teachers, yeah, I teach math, I teach science, I want the teacher to be very specialized in an area, you know, instead of a generalized person, because then you can't charge more. If you specialize, you can charge a lot more. So yeah, instead of a generalist competing on price. Okay, so what's next? What's the urgency driver? What makes them need to take action now? Is what makes parents urgently need the kid to do well in this? So okay, parents buy tutoring in waves. So like back to school. So when they go back to school, we have that, right? Exams are coming up. Depending on the location, SATs are coming up, right? SATs, A levels, which is what I took, right? O levels, A levels. So all these things, tutoring come in. Post report card. After they get the report card, parents look at it. They'll be thinking like tutoring. So why do we do this? Because when you make ads, you can tell them all these things, right? Oh no, not even the ad, but like yeah, ads and your sales material. So when a tuition teacher or wants to pitch themselves, they can say, hey, did your kid just get back their report card? How did they do? What happened? Right? Did they fail again? Did he study hard but failed again? Does he just not get it? Is your SATs coming up and your kid is still failing? A lot of these pain points you can push for tutoring, right? So from a boring thing, you make them feel like, you know, you make them feel a certain way, because at the end of the day, the end of the day, it's not just the grades, it's what the grades bring, which is going to a top university and stuff like that, right? Top university, secure career. Do you want your kid to end up on the streets? Okay, that's a bit extreme, but that's, my dad gave me that example and it worked. Okay, he said, I know you always said, you want to be a road sweeper, you want to sweep the road, then you better do this. Okay, cool. So what's our guarantee? 10 direct students in 60 days, or we work with you free until you have them. All right. So okay, so now we have the Ever webinar. We're gonna sell this offer via a webinar. It's 45 minutes to 60 minutes, and we need a title for the webinar. Okay, this is the main thing. We don't start with the low ticket. We start with the webinar because this is the main thing that's gonna make us money. Okay, so how tutors are filling their roster with premium direct students, while marketplaces take 30% from everyone else. That's the title of the webinar. You can say no filming, no content. Filming, we need to film maybe. No content, treadmill, and no large fees. Let's do that. Okay, so that's our webinar title. The one big teaching idea, the belief shift. What must they believe to buy? So so what are the things they need to buy? Okay, so I'm going to talk out loud, right? Here's the thing nobody tells tutors. Okay, you don't have a student problem. You have I want to go the direction of like, they don't own the thing they have. They don't own their clients. They don't own their students. The marketplace owns them, right? I think we have an ownership problem. We're gonna go with ownership problem. Okay. Ownership problem. On the marketplace, those aren't your students. They are the platform's students. Why does this keep giving me? There we go. You're just making them rich and a slave to them, right? They take a big cut, they set the game, and if your profile dies tomorrow, your income dies with it. The tutors making real money own the parent relationship. What else? Yeah, okay. So the only way to own your parents and clients is if you have ads, your own pages, your own list, which all your rich competitors have, and you don't. Okay, so now we make them feel like staying on platforms are stupid. You have to do these things in order to get what you want. Okay, and we told them that their competitors, the one that are doing well, are doing these things and they need to do the same. Okay, so objection 1, to kill the price. So on the webinar, what are the main objections they have? Is price, time, and will it work for me? So in this case, is the price is 2497. 2497 once. Let's see what they are throwing away, right? So versus you continuing with marketplaces. Okay, so if you are doing 4K per month, you are handing over 1200 to 1600 per month to the marketplace forever. 2 months of fees covers the cost of this program, right? So you make them compare, like, hey, you continue with this marketplace for 2 months, and it's basically, you're gonna cover this program just on the fees alone. Just on the fees. After the 2 months, if you buy this program, you don't need to pay any more fees. The other 10 months of the year of paying fees, you keep it in your pocket, which is around $15,000, let's just say, compared to 2497 once. No brainer, right? So time is, what's the time objection? I don't have time to do this. So I'm tutoring 6 hours a day. I can't do marketing. So this is one of their biggest concerns: fake beliefs, fake objections. So that's exactly why we have templates and sequences that does the selling for you. The trial session is the sales call. You're already doing this. Cool. This is what we need to do. So will it work for me? So let's say they say my subject is too niche. Okay, so let's say they say I teach philosophy, or I teach a very specific type of algebra. Cool. So niche is the advantage, because no one else has that skill, you can charge more. Then you show case study of a very niche tutor making loads of money. There we go. Cool. So that was our webinar done. This is our webinar. What the title, what we're gonna belief shift. We're gonna break all the objections, and yeah. So we're done. So then you just obviously need to make the script. But this is not a script building exercise. This is a funnel building exercise. So I'm building out the funnel. Now we can start with our low ticket front end and start getting buyers in the door to ascend them to our webinar. So yeah, let's go for it. So very easy. I already thought of it when I saw the name of the program, the parent magnet. Very easy, you know, very simple. How to attract the parents and get money from them, right? Oh, I get the students. Oh, my back. Okay, so the quick win. So let's give them 10 proven parent facing ads and posts with hooks, images, copy. This part I'm gonna go really fast because I'm just so good at, not to toot my own horn, but I'm so good at creating front end, like low tickets, that I just know what we're gonna give them. Okay, so copy, they can run or post tonight to book trial sessions this week. So we can give them a bonus inside, which like a calculator, a mini calculator for fees. So type in the percentage. It basically find out exactly how much marketplaces are costing you per month. That's a simple tool, a widget for them, right? $17 front end, super easy. So what's the format? What we're gonna give them? What we're gonna give them is a swipe file of 10 ads plus the rate calculator plus spreadsheet to track stuff, you know, and 20-minute like walkthrough video. Which all of this can be done with ChatGPT, by the way. So you don't even need to it's just get ChatGPT to do all this stuff, except the video, of course. Easy. So now when you create your front end $17 offer, you need to be very clear, why does it naturally lead to the back end? How does this buying this thing make them want to buy my core offer? So in this case, the parent magnet, okay, the parent magnet gets trials booked. Trials booked immediately surface the real problem. How do I turn trial into a package? What do I change? What do I charge? What do I charge? And how to follow up. So the front end, it kind of opens the pipeline, right? The back end fills it up. Super simple. Very congruent front end. All right, so now we have order bumps and OTOs. So we need to have additional things they can buy on the low ticket funnel, so that when you run ads, they can not just purchase $17, they can buy for $37, $47, $97, $197, so that you can get back your ad spend and get buyers for free, and then they upgrade to your high ticket immediately. Okay, so let's do the order bump. Order bump is on the checkout page. They can tick a box. They can immediately buy something to help them. So in this case, they just bought how to like get clients and stuff, get trial sessions. So we can give them trial session scripts. So word for word script to turn trials into paid packages. So we can run it for $27. Now, what else can we do? What else can we do? Okay, so right now, trial session done, closing it done. When they close it, their price point. What can we do about their price point? Right now, they are charging per hour $30 to $40 an hour, but they rather get packages. So let's call it the package flip. So the pricing, the flip, how do I word it? I've never done this niche before, so you have to bear with me. This is a good exercise for me actually. I kind of like it. I hope you guys are learning along on how this is done. I'm gonna do many of these. Let's do 100 of these. Okay. So the parent conversation. I don't know why I'm capsing everything. The parent conversation that turns $40 per hour into 1,200 semester packages paid upfront. So this will allow them to not just charge per hour, but get more money upfront, which is what everybody wants. $67. Cool. OTO 2. So the wow, this niche is tricky, man. This niche is tricky. We already done ads. We gave them ads. We gave them templates. We gave them scripts. We gave them enrollment stuff. So a lot of tutoring. They're thinking of one-on-one. What if we can teach them how to charge the same price? Okay, so let's say now they're doing $40 per hour for 5 students, and then that's $200 for 40 times 5, right? But what if, because now they have no time because they have to use an hour each student, but what if we group them up, right? So let's call it the grouping engine. I just made that shit up. So the model for turning 5 one-on-one students into a small group class, tripling income per hour without adding hours. So instead of just one-on-ones, they can charge the same price or a bit cheaper, but group them together. You don't waste your time. You can do multiple group sessions and make more money. So all of these make a lot of sense. Downsell nodes, we don't need downsells. We're just keeping it as it is. So if you go and zoom out, have a full plan right here. So avatar and the pain points. We started with the avatar, the problem, the dream outcome that they want, right? Everyone, the villain, what has then been taught, who has been teaching them nonsense skills and things that they believed that did not help them solve anything. We wrote our core offer down, our 2.5K offer. We did the webinar. We did the low ticket front end and the OTOs all in one session. Guys, if you want to learn my whole 3-hour ascension model, click the link below, because I go through how I do this whole thing in depth, and how you can make millions of dollars and even hundreds of $1,000s per month just using this framework. No content, no sales calls, just ads and a funnel. Okay, if not, no worries. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this series. If you like this, please leave me a like and comment. Tell me whether you enjoyed it. Tell me what what you want to see. Maybe you can suggest a niche and I'll do it on the spot. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and subscribe to the channel. See you. Bye.